my name is Chen. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Thiều Nguyễn Kỳ Duyên.
And what should I call you?
Please call me Duyên.
Right, can I see your ID card, please?
Sure.
Thank you. For the first part of the test, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. Okay?
Okay.
Now let's talk about reading. Do you like reading?
Yes, absolutely. I have a passion for reading. Reading books can help me recharge my battery and allow off some steam after a long day at school. Also, it help me relieve stress and broaden my horizon.
Do you like reading? Where do you usually read?
I usually read at home because it is quiet and comfortable. Sometimes during my daily commute, I use an online reading apps to read ebooks or online articles on my phone. This is a convenient way to make good use of my free time.
What do you like to read?
I am a big fan of fantasy novels because they allow me to immerse myself in imaginative words. Besides, I also enjoy reading online articles about technology to keep myself updated.
Do you read for pleasure or to get information?
I often read for enjoyment when I want to relax and relieve stress, especially by reading novels. Besides, I read up on different topics through online articles whenever I need to broaden my knowledge or learn something new.
Alright, now we will move on to part 2. In this part 2, I give you a topic card and you need to prepare it in 1 minute, then present it 2 minutes. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, here's your pencil and paper for note taking. Thumbs up. Okay, you can start your speech now.
Today I am going to talk about my childhood book, which is Doraemon, written by the celebrated author Fujio. He made a name for himself by creating this famous manga series that has been loved by millions of children around the world. The story is about a robotic cat named Doraemon who travels back from the future to help a boy called Nobita. Doraemon has a magical pocket full of amazing gadgets that help Nobita solve different problems. The book also illustrates the importance of friendship, kindness, and responsibility in a fun and interesting way. I first read this book when I was about 6 years old. My parents bought me a few volumes, and I gradually got through all of them during my summer holidays. Whenever I have some free time, I still enjoy reading a few chapters to unwind. I like this book for several reasons. First, the story was funny and imaginative, so I always longed for Doraemon magical gadgets. Besides, I really admire Doraemon because he were always willing to help Nobita even when things went wrong. Uh, Furthermore, the book taught me valuable life lessons about being honest, caring for others, and never giving up. That's why it's in my childhood book.
Thumbs up. Okay,
Awesome.
you can start yours. We've been talking about reading. I'd like to discuss with you one or two more general questions relating to this topic. What are the types of books that young people like to read?
I think the choice of genre can vary depending on each person's interest. Some young people enjoy self-help books because they want to give lessons to solve different problems in life and motivate them to improve themselves. Others prefer novels, especially fantasy or romance, because they want simply read for pleasure and want to relax after studying.
What's the difference between paper books and ebooks? What's the difference between the reading habits of old people and young people?
I think there are some noticeable differences. Older people tend to learn towards reading newspaper and magazines because they want to keep up with current events. They are also make it a habit to read every morning when they have more free time. Um, Besides, young people usually read a variety of genders, such as novels, self-help books, or online articles, depending on their interests or needs.
What's the difference between paper books and ebooks?
Um, I think they have both advantages. Paper paper books countless illustrate because readers don't have to keep gluing them ears to a phone or computer screen. Besides, ebooks offer much more flexibility mm, because they can be stored on portable device like smartphone or tablets. They are also very convenient to carry around so people can read on the way to work or school. Their daily commute become less boring and they can make better use of their free time.
Some people say that it is easier for children who start reading from a young age to succeed. Do you agree?
When children develop a reading habit, early their intellectual abilities develop faster. They also become more curious and mm, and can easy absorb more information, which encourage them to explore new new ideas. Furthermore, reading regularly can enhance their cognitive potential, improve their vocabulary, and strengthen their critical thinking skill. However, I believe um, success also depends on factors such as family support, education, and personal effort.
Describe a book you would like to read again.
Um, Today I am going to talk about a book that I would really like to read again, um, which is Doraemon, written by the celebrated author Fujiko Fujio. The book is about a robotic cat named Doraemon who travels back to travel back from the future to help a boy named called Nobita. With the help of his magical gadgets, Doraemon helps Nobita deal with different challenges. Although the story are entertaining, they although the story are entertaining, they also teach readers valuable lesson about friendship, hon- honesty, responsibility, and kindness. I first read this. I first read this book when I was about 6 years old. At that time, I simply wanted to read for pleasure because the story, sorry, um, because my friend, because the story were funny and exciting. Beside, oh, my friends were reading it, so I decided to try it. Um, from this book, I would learn that we shouldn't rely on shortcuts to solve our problems. Um, Instead, we should work hard and take responsibility for our own actions. It also tell me the importance of kindness, friendship, and supporting the people around us. I love I would love I love to read it again because I think I would understand the story from a different perspective now that I am older. As a child, I mainly focused on the funny adventures, but now I believe I can appreciate the deeper life lesson trying in each story. I guess that all.
The types of books that young people like to read and the reasons. The types of books that young people like to read and the reasons. The popularity of reading now versus in the past.
I don't think so. In the past, people spent much more time reading because there were fewer form of entertaining. Nowadays, many people prefer watching videos and using social media. Instead, however, thanks to ebooks and online reading apps, reading is still popular among those who enjoy learning or reading for pleasure.
Who read more, the young versus the old? Why?
I think older people gener- gener- generally read more. They usually have more free time after re- retirement and often make it a habit to read newspaper, magazines, or books every day. In Besides, young people tend to have a tight timetable because of school or work, so they spend less time reading. However, many young people still enjoy reading novels or online reading apps on their phone.
Do people prefer reading a book or a film based on that book? Why?
Uh, it depends on the individual. Some people prefer reading the books uh, because it allows them to use the imaginations and understand the chatter, chatters characters um, in greater in greater depth. Um, Others enjoy watching the films because it's a more entertaining and take less time than getting um, than getting through a book. Personally, I prefer reading the books because it helped me recharge my battery and love something.
The kinds of books popular in Vietnam and the reason.
Uh, in my opinion, self-help books, novel, and business book among the most popular in Vietnam. Many people read self-help books because they want to prove useful advice and give lessons to solve different problems in life. Um, People, um, besides novels, are popular because people want to read for pleasure and want to unwind after a busy day at school or work. Mm, Also, book about financial have also become more popular as people want to improve their financial knowledge.
This is the end of our speaking mock text.